Quega, Amido Gide, Yeswa Quega, Yesu Christo Quega, oh, Midoji, Amidoji.
Has really worked. I have heard from her, so I know what I'm talking about, and she's doing well. Please ignore all of that very vicious and un-Ghanaian evil propaganda that some people are circulating. Our mother is doing very, very well, and very soon she's going to return to her duties, serving Ghana, making all of you proud, and particularly inspiring our young girls, our daughters, to know that there is nothing that women cannot achieve, that women are as good as men, and that what men can do, women can also do, and do it better.
And more than 2,000 Ghanaians currently resides in Benin are facing challenges such as non-recognition of Ghana's consular services, lack of identity cards, difficulties in acquiring the Ghana card, travel and trade barriers, and inadequate support for stranded travelers. Well, during the meeting, the Minister for the Interior Affairs announced a $2 million emergency fund to support these Ghanaians overseas, along with increased financial assistance for Ghanaian students abroad.
Other countries, even it's a conscious effort. It's a national policy to encourage their nationals to travel, to go and look for opportunities and bring the benefits back to their country. So there is nothing wrong to travel, to even decide to stay for a while. We all know that home is home. You definitely come back home at some point. But what is important is that when you have traveled, we owe you that duty of care, that consular protection. The foreign ministry must be there for you.
Away from that story, the National Democratic Congress, (NDC), has accused the first respondent in the election petition case of stalling legal proceedings. Well, this case challenges the 2024 parliamentary election result for 3 constituencies, including Obuasi East, Ahafo North, and Ahafo South West. The controversy started after a High Court ordered a recount of disputed results from the 2024 general elections. However, the NDC candidate who contested this declaration in court, and they are seeking an injunction to prevent any MPP MPs from taking their seat, which they said belongs to them.
Deposited that money in court and have our receipt.
For the petitioners, Evans Amankwa accused the respondents of employees to frustrate the legal process.
The New Patriotic Party members of parliament in Obuasi East, Ahafo South West, and Ahafo North, and their lawyers are using tactical means to delay this case unnecessarily. After serving them with the processes and everything, only yesterday they served us with a conditional appearance and a motion to set aside the petition again. And this time, their basis is against the security of court that the court ordered that in case we lose the case, the amount of money we suppose.
Next one here, read over. And the Supreme Court has set Wednesday, April 9, 2025, to hear a case challenging the procedure being used to potentially remove Chief Justice Gertrude Tokono from office. Well, the suit filed by Otafo MP Vincent Eko Asafua contests the constitutional process being followed by President John Dramani Mahama after receiving 3 petitions calling for the Chief Justice removal. The MP is seeking a declaration that the Chief Justice must be given a chance to respond to the allegations before the President can initiate consultations with the Council of State under Article 146(6) of the 1992 Constitution. And Dr. Whittal, Commissioner of the Commission of Human Rights and Administrative Justice, has underscored the urgency and gravity of Ghana's anti-corruption fight. Well, in his address, the Shrat Boss emphasized that the end-of-term evaluation marked a critical moment in Ghana's democracy journey, reflecting on the country's 10-year strategic battle against corruption.
There's a finding to the effect that the sub-national structures were not well on board. The national, the regional were okay, but district level implementing partners, there's a need for us to ensure that next time we reach below, to the lower level, so that they can be part.
Now let's do some health-related stories where the government is intensifying efforts to combat the imports and exports of illicit drugs. The Minister of Health, Mr. Kwabena Minta-Kanto, has announced over 20 million Ghana cedi worth of opioids imported into Ghana on March 14 was disposed of in accordance with a court order. The consignment included 160 cartons of Tafrodol, 44 cartons of Timacaine, and 26 cartons of Rahol, all 120 mg.
March bosomine diet also edu 9 and customs for NACOC 4 and FDA 4 actually in Bonia anka omodefa Ghana ha e de akọ Niger mpem bebre no ye kase ye de fa ha de akọ a obehunu na nnu na ka Ghana ha nyame adaroma yetumi echi nro no nyame adaroma yakoje akwanya ne kire ye kwan a ye mfa so a ye mfa nse nro no ye kan ye no ye nya 230 boxes na ye de kodan court nanim a ye records no e indicate no.
Meanwhile, the Minister of Health, Mr. Kwabena Minta-Kanto, has reaffirmed the government's commitment to preventing Ghana from becoming a transit hub for opioid trafficking. While speaking after the safe disposal of approximately 20 million Ghana cedi worth of seized opioids, he commended the Custom Division of the Ghana Revenue Authority for intercepting the shipment at the Tema port.
And the safe disposal of these opioids. That is the only way we can ensure that our youth or our citizens in the country will not lay hands on the opioids. And so we will not end here. After the safe disposal of these consignment, we are going further to interrogate and investigate the clearing agent and the importer himself.
While still in health, the Central Regional Directorate of the Ghana Health Service is set to roll out oral vaccination on over 500,000 persons to help curtail the surge in cholera rates in the region. The Directorate has designated a 4-day cross-vaccination across 3 districts from which started on Friday, the 4th of April to today, the 7th of April in the region. The districts are the Komenda, Edna, Iguafo, Abrim Municipality, Cape Coast Metropolis, and the Infantiman Municipality, following their high number of recorded cholera cases, with an estimated number of 541,798 individuals set to be vaccinated. Foreign Affairs Ministers of Ghana and Nigeria has reaffirmed their commitment to strengthening bilateral ties and leading efforts to reintegrate Burkina Faso, Niger and Mali into the economic community of West African states. ECOWAS will meeting in Abuja as part of Ghana's diplomatic tour. Ghana's Foreign Affairs Minister Samuel Okudzeto Ablakwa and his Nigerian counterpart Yusuf Mantuma Tuga discuss regional security, economic cooperation and stability of ECOWAS in the wake of recent political shifts in the Sahel region.
Is a day that for us is a very happy one, because we're receiving our brother, the Foreign Minister of Ghana. Of course, for us, Ghana, not just in West Africa or in Africa, but in the world, within the context of our foreign relations, Ghana is number one. So we're always happy and pleased to receive the foreign minister, and especially one that has never been to this building. He was just telling me now. This is his first time. So let me say welcome to Tafawa Balewa House, and if it's fine with you, we can have some introductions, but let me hand over first.
I'm very, very delighted to be here, and it gives me great pleasure to visit you in the Foreign Ministry of Nigeria for the first time. And I must say that Ghana and Nigeria will continue to strengthen our ancestral friendship, our bond of brotherliness, which has been the envy of many, many countries. Even when we have a rivalry, whether it's on the football pitch or in the kitchen of a jollof, we know that it is a friendly affair, and that we will reunite and forge a common path. So it's always an exciting relationship. We are always happy to engage. We are always happy to work together, and we know that the rest of the sub-region is looking up to us for leadership, even though we are currently in very challenging times.
Now let's do an update on the Doomfire incident, where founder of Bill's Microcredit, Richard Ni Amakwe, has donated an amount of 500,000 Ghana cedis and 1,000 bags of cement to traders at a Doom market following a devastating fire that destroyed several shops and left many injured, including a firefighter. Well, the fire, which broke out on Friday, March 21, ravaged numerous stores in the busy district, reducing goods worth millions of Ghana cedis to ashes.
And surprised with the level of destruction I've come to see here. To be honest, I've seen images of the destruction, but seeing it in person, I'm really shocked. Clearly, a lot of work has to be done here. This will require a lot of investment to be able to restore this place to its previous state. Ashanti region is a home to me because I have so many staff here. I have so many customers here, and also what it means is that I have a lot of businesses here. Anytime I come here, I have come home. To be honest, when this distraction happened, to come and support in the best way that I could. And as the Honorable Minister himself said, I have come here to support you with 500,000 Ghana cedis, which is 5 billion old cedis, and 1,000 bags of cement to aid the restoration of the place.
Away from that story, let's do a very sad incident where thousands of mourners gathered at the Jehovah Shammah Assemblies of God Church in Ashoman Estate, Accra, on Saturday to bid an emotional farewell to Joanna Deladem Iyabani, the KNUST student who was allegedly murdered by her boyfriend in February. Well, Joanna, a promising student, was found dead near the university's Rehabilitation and Disability Center on February 27 this year. Her boyfriend, Daniel Tifo, is standing trial in connection with her death, which remains surrounded by unanswered questions. And the 26th Telecel Ghana Music Award Experience Concert over the weekend took place in Takoradi in the Western region, while the TGMA Experience Concert forms part of a series of events aimed at celebrating Ghanaian music and culture, and is also a prosecute of this year's award ceremony scheduled for Saturday, May 3, 2025. The 2025 TGM Experience Concert also saw some wonderful performances from the likes of Kwame Yuji, Kofi Kinata, Kim Paluta, Caci, and many others. Here is a highlight. Now let's do some international news, where the U.S. said on Saturday that